You're tapped into another TKK exclusive, bringing you the hottest stories, talent, products, and entertainment from communities all around the world, just like you. This is another Cul-de-sac Crew exclusive.
Noyé dans moi pour me dégasser ou faire honte c'est picolé appelez-nous des c'était nous tapis coussi coussa c'est pas chaque passi par là mon chien pas mourir pour ça ou mettre bail là Kite Tout Afem là ça finit bye bye chérie ou m'être viré d'olé Kite Tout Afem là li déjà trop tard pour nous chérie n'a font camper Kite Tout Afem là bye bye Kite Tout Afem là bye bye
Pour que vous maltraitez vous n'êtes qu'à François oui pas te souhaiter fait une autre ça marcher elle faisait souvent d'il humilié marcher elle faisait souvent d'il maltraité
ça finit bye bye chérie ou m'être viré d'olé Kite Tout Afem là li déjà trop tard pour nous chérie n'a font camper Kite Tout Afem là bye bye Kite Tout Afem là bye bye Wesh on fait mal papi chérie. Hello Woods, ça cache le chérie. Où t'es pensé c'était pillage?
Regine!
Pas de pillage encore.
It's your girl Elena Charis, aka DJ ECP, from the Coldest Sack crew on TKK Radio. You're listening to another TKK exclusive, and tonight's guest is a singer, a songwriter, and she's a businesswoman who owns her own cosmetic line straight from the heart of Montreal, Canada. Please welcome Regine André-Charles.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hi. A little applause there, right? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm so
Yes,
happy to be here.
yes. Welcome, welcome. Please introduce yourselves to our listeners.
So, I'm Regine André-Charles. So, yes, I am a businesswoman in Canada. I own my own cosmetic company. I sell a beauty product, natural beauty product for the body. And also, I am a singer, a songwriter. I sing in Creole. I sing Kompa music. So, I'm very happy to be here and share my story with you guys.
Yes. Oh my goodness. You need to come on Women Crush Wednesday because you are killing it for the women across the world. I love this. I love having female to female interviews. It's always wonderful. Now the listeners just heard your latest single. Now, how do you properly pronounce it? Because I did a little practice. Ki- Kite tout la afem, or no, Kite tout afam la.
Yeah, not too bad. So Kite Tout Afem, meaning leave all my things here. So yeah, it's my new song, and it's about, well, it's very cute because it's about a rich woman that's leaving her boyfriend that was like taking a financially advantage of her. But originally the song was written from a male perspective. So when I came in, we turned it around from a female perspective because that happens to women too. So I think it's very interesting.
Yes. Well, I did understand, I've watched the music video several times and I did understand bye bye. I understood that part for sure. So, what was the inspiration behind, coming and creating this music video?
So the music video, it really came. I had it in my head because I live in Canada, close to Montreal, but I don't live in Montreal. But it's like a small town. Like everybody say Montreal because that's what most people know about. So I said to myself, okay, some people had idea for me, oh, you should have a man in the video and you put him out of the house. I said, everybody does that. I want something new, something fresh. And also I want to show my creativity. I don't want to be sexy in the video. I don't want to be sensual. I just want to show the beauty of the Asian woman, the classiness. I think with everything that happens in the country right now, it's a lot of dirty images and like negative images, poverty images. So I wanted to show some elegance, class, and like the woman is not even putting him out like being mad at him. She's like, bye bye. Look at me. Look at this luxury. Like I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what I wanted. Yeah.
That's great. Where did you film? Because, like you said, that was just a beautiful location. Each scene was
You
stunning.
know what? I got the privilege to film at the House of Jazz in Canada, which is like a very big thing, like very big names go there. And the person that filmed a video there before me was like an international, like known French artist. And me coming with my first song, like my first thing, those are the kind of places, even if you have the money to book, like if you don't have like reference, like they don't have money problems. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I met the lady and through a reference, the owner, and she really fell in love with me. She was like, okay, I like you. I don't know why, but there's something in me that is telling me that I'm going to give it to you for the price you want. Of course, it wasn't a low price, but it was not like she said to me, if it was somebody else, like it would be like 7 8K 10K to just film there for a day because they
Mm,
have big clients and sometimes they have meeting there. So you understand, I think it was God, honestly,
right.
because just me coming, not having a name in the music industry and be able to book that kind of place in Montreal because it was in Laval actually. It's a very big thing for the city, for the community, actually. Yeah.
Yes, it looks beautiful. It looks stunning. It looks very like vintage. It looks very
Yeah.
prestige. But it looks
They have a lot of art there, like exclusive art pieces.
Oh, wow. Okay, this kind of reminds me of like when Beyonce rented out the museum with Jay-Z. Okay.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like a small like museum, but in Laval, not a museum, but they have like antique stuff and everything. So they were so nice to me. So I want to say
Mm.
thank you to the House of Jazz because like they could have been really that could have turned around like negative, like who are you?
Oh,
What do you
right. What
think
are
you
you
are
doing?
coming here asking to film here? Who? You know what I'm saying? They were so
Right.
nice to me. Yeah.
Right, absolutely. Now, English is not your first language. This single is in Creole.
Yeah, I learned English in school. So excuse me for my French
Oh.
accent.
It's wonderful. I trust me. I'm sure the men and women too are not complaining over here. They're so used to these American accents. So what languages do you all know? Do you know?
I speak French. I speak English. I understand Spanish. I speak a little bit of Chinese because I learned it recently. I'm not a fluent Chinese speaker, I must say that, but I'm a beginner Chinese speaker. I understand Italian a little bit and a little bit of Portuguese. I love to learn languages because I love to travel. I love
Mm.
cultures. Like
Yeah.
I'm one of the people that I was born in Canada and raised, but I feel like a tourist every day of my life. I don't feel like I was born and raised here because I'm my mindset is very I don't know. I love the world. I love people. I'm just a very loving person.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's what's up. What made you want to what knowing so many languages like how did you what determined the language for this single? Like what made it okay, I want this in English, I want this in
You know what? I'm not even going to lie to you. I had tried music before in French, terribly failed. I mean, terribly. I tried music before in English, nobody cared. And okay, I was rapping, so maybe that's why I can't rap. I must say that, but I can't sing.
I almost thought you were gonna rap in the single, like, 'cause
But you know what?
it's there.
I can't rap in French. But when I used to rap in Creole, people were like, okay, because I can't rap in Creole. Maybe because I'm more comfortable in it. But French is my first language. But once I knew I always could sing, but I never tried singing because I thought like, oh, singing, it's too cute. Nobody's gonna care if I sing. But you know what? Once I sing in Creole, and I think maybe it's God because maybe it's in my blood. Maybe it was written for me to be a positive image for IT. Maybe that's why it worked. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know
Right.
why it worked. Because there's many great artists in Montreal that sing better than me. I must say, but I think that God has His hand in it because to have people in Africa listen to the song and media in Africa post it, you even though you don't understand the language, you like it. And we're talking now, and to have so many promoters from Montreal trying to reach out to me for us to like do events, like for one song that I did that I don't even have a million view on it.
Oh, wow.
That says a lot. Yeah.
Yes, it does. It definitely sounds like it's your calling now. When did music start? Because, the listeners may not know, you actually are classically trained. You
Yeah.
studied at Alberta University. So when did all that begin? Your love for music?
Well, I started in church. I think a lot of people started in church. I was singing in the choir in church, and I have a lot of sisters, so our parents would make us sing together. So we would sing all the time. And then I loved it so much, and I knew how to play the saxophone. I was learning the guitar. So I wanted to study that in university. So I went to Alberta University for music and pre-law because I had to throw something serious in it for my parents to accept. Like, I don't know. I didn't even care about that law thing, law degree. I didn't finish that law degree, I have to say. But for my parents to accept, because it's a very expensive school, I said, okay, I'm going to throw law something. So I went there, and it's very hard to be classic music learning that, and it's very very hard. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My mom was a piano teacher, and
Yeah.
I pretty much tapped out at theory. Like, I don't theory is hard, but when your parents are teaching it to you, oh,
They must be very skilled. I remember my teacher was Miss Monroe. Like her name was Miss Monroe. She was so strict.
yeah.
To make me sing opera, she would lay me. She said, lay down, and then she put her hands on my diaphragm. And she's like, you have to know how to breathe. When you sing, you have to breathe. And she had a British accent. I was
Oh,
like, wow,
wow.
that lady is so. But she was amazing. But they're very strict. So I can imagine you having your parent that is classically trained trying to teach you.
Mm-mm.
Baby, she went to turn you into Mariah Carey.
Yeah. Cruel it's like a cruel and unusual punishment for me,
Yeah.
especially growing up with that, but I
Yeah.
think that's dope that, you're classically trained, things about theory, notes, compositions, things like that. Um, what have you been able to take from university and apply that to your current career?
Discipline. I'm very, very, very disciplined. Some people that are close to me, and even some of my teachers in school, they ask me, "Don't you want to slow down a little bit? Aren't you a little bit hard on yourself?" And maybe I'm one of those people that grew up with my grandparents, and my grandpa, he knew many languages. He was a very intellectual, like look, sorry, I'm begging, those very intellectual Asian type man, very smart. So he was very strict on me. So I know how to read when I was 4. I know how to read and write my name because my grandpa was very strict on education. He said he doesn't like stupid women. I'm not gonna be stupid, and that was that. So from to grow up with somebody like that, maybe in my head, I hear my grandpa talking, telling me, you have to be the best you can be. You have to be excellent. You have to be excellent. So maybe it's good and it's not good at the same time, but it has worked for me so far.
Yes. Definitely discipline, consistency is another thing. Yeah, besides discipline, they come right in hand. Now, you had mentioned that compa music is very close to your heart. So,
Yeah, very close.
tell us a little bit about that genre, and I'm curious who some of your favorite compa artists are.
So I just saw the concert of Rochelle Guillaume, RG Experience. She's what, like, I guess she's, I'm not gonna say the best because I don't want people to be mad at me because there's a little bit of competition in Kompa now with her and another young artist called Regine. I like all of them. Honestly, they all inspired me. Why? Because me, from being somebody that grew up in the diaspora, that was born and grew up in Canada, and I visit Haiti many times, but it's not like the people that grew up in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. So I had to grow up with another culture that is not mine, and other environment. And I think some of the people that was born in other countries, like me, there's two kind of Asian people that's born in other countries. There are the people like me that love their culture, that want to stay close to our culture, and that see I see my identity as a Asian woman and Canadian woman too. But I see, like, I love the music, I love the food, and there's other people that they maybe didn't give have a chance, that have parents that taught them to love their culture. Maybe they don't speak Creole, maybe they don't love compa, maybe they don't love IT much. They see themselves more Canadian, and that's okay too. But I think to know who you are, you have to know where you come from.
Mhm.
And now I feel more comfortable with myself because I know who I am now. Before, I didn't know who I was. I
Mm.
was trying to be someone that I wasn't, and never anything I did didn't work for me. But now I know who is Regine. Look at God.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. I love your approach on music. You're probably one of the most unique artists that have come through internationally too. Another Canadian artist that's come through here is Tom McDonald, and
Yes.
That was really exciting. I remember talking to him about, who is going to be the next person coming out of Canada, Vancouver, and it was Tom. So, hopefully, Regine, hopefully you are that artist that comes out of Montreal, and you are doing a thing. You're, breaking international barriers. You're in Canada. You're reaching Africa. You're reaching the United States, which is the U.S. is a harder country to break records in. um, and
Yeah.
so I love your approach and I love what you're doing. Let's dive into your brand altogether because you're a businesswoman who is very successful. You have a
Mhm.
cosmetic line. So tell us about that.
That cosmetic line came from the bottom of my heart. I started it when I was pregnant during Corona, and I had Corona, and my baby had Corona, so everything was like, oh gosh. So I was bored, and me, I hate the thing I hate more in the world. More in the world is boredom. I can't be bored. I won't be bored. So I said I can't work right now. There's Corona. So you know what? I'm going to create a business. And I come from a business background with my parents and everything. So I said, I'm going to create a business, not to my ideas. I want to make money. No, I want to make money with something I love because I know it's not going to be easy. And if I just do it to make money, I know me. If I'm not passionate, I'm not going to stick to it. So I said, what do I love? I love cosmetics. What do I want to promote? I want something natural. Yeah, natural because me I have sensitive skin, so I want to be able to use my own product. Okay, I want something that goes with body positivity. Yeah, I want something that help women to love themselves and their natural body more while improving what they want to improve about themselves. So I create Elvila Cosmetics. And you know what? There were many people in Canada that had cosmetic company that I was watching. So I'm gonna say, yeah, I watched a girl called Ashaya Select. Yeah, because she have like a big brand. I was like, wow, she's a nice businesswoman. Let me watch how she does her stuff. There was another woman that I used to really admire. Her name was Vicky Joseph. She had like V Cosmetics. I said, oh, let me watch that woman. Like, okay, that's how she do her stuff. Cause me, I like to be inspired about with people to create my own stuff. I create my own stuff. I won't copy what you do, but I love like to watch other women. I love women, like in a sense, like I get inspired from women. I get it. I love to see beautiful women. I love to see women strive. That's why I wanted to do. I'm happy to be here with you because I see your what you did. You interview Queen Latifah. You interview. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. So I got inspired from those two women and also from my mother. So I created my own brand, and it's with that money that I did the music video. So
That's
yeah,
what's up. I love that. I love that. And also, I also was checking out your line and I definitely I feel like I've seen your products before, like through the Instagram and through
yeah. People
and
tell
things
me
like
that all the
that.
time. They say
Yeah.
sometimes people, you know why? Some people are mean. Sometimes people see the brand, and I
Uh-huh.
go to events and stuff. It's like I know that brand. Oh, you work for them? I was like, that's my company. People look at me like,
Oh
that's
wait.
whose company? I said mine. So how old are you? I was like, girl, you're so mean. Like you didn't expect the owner to look like this. I'm what, girl?
Yeah, yeah, it's funny, never underestimate a woman. I feel like that is a gift and a curse for us as women.
Yeah, because she's like, you're so young. She said, because you're so young, I expected the owner of that company to be at least 40 years old. I
Yeah.
was like, no, I'm 25, so okay.
And you're
She's
getting it in. You've got CBD products, you've got firming cream, you've got all sorts of stuff for beauty and health. So I absolutely love that. Everyone, listeners, definitely check that out. Now, how are you able to stay creative with everything changing so quickly online and everything? So how do you remain innovative?
to be honest, I'm currently behind. Yeah, because everything is changing. And if I wasn't, because I do so many things at the same time, I believe that my company could be even more bigger. But because when I am the one that does everything, and also it's a little bit hard for me to trust people. I don't have to do everything. I have some people that write me all the time. They say they want to work for me for free just to learn how I do what I do. And I used to be that person too. I used to contact people, be like, oh, I want to do a stage with you, like even if it's for free, just to learn from you. So I understand why. But me, it's hard for me to trust people, especially in Montreal. I'm sorry. I love my community, but sometimes it's hard to trust people because not everybody have good intentions. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Thorough background checks on that one. Well, speaking of social media and the World Wide Web, not only are you a business owner, you're a recording artist, you're a mother, but you're also extremely conscious about what's going on around the world, and especially in regards to the current situation in Haiti.
Yeah.
You know, as an artist, you found some unique ways to help spread light. So tell us more about that and what drew you to Haiti.
You know what? From visiting Haiti when I was young, starting 1 years old, and my grandparents they had like a hotel, big house there. So every time I went every year. So the first time I went, I remember that I can remember because when you're a baby, you don't remember. I was 13, and my Creole was terrible. Even my French, because from where I come from in Quebec, we have a different French. So sometimes people that speak the basic French, they don't really understand us. And me, I had a huge Joal accent because I was born like in the country and like close to Montreal, like the country, like on close to farms and stuff. So when I was little, I had a big Joal accent. So when I went when I was 13, people laugh at me. They say she can't speak Creole, she can't speak French. Nobody understand anything when that girl speak. And they used to laugh at me and they make all the kids come say, go speak to that girl. And they laugh, they laugh, they laugh, they laugh, they laugh. I was like, oh, I'm so hurt. And I told my grandparents that they say I can't speak French, I can't speak Creole. Everybody's laughing at me. So I said, no, I'm gonna learn how to speak Creole just for you guys. So when I came back when I was around 16, my Creole was like Asian, they say rek rek. So when I speak, they were like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Girl, they used to call me blanc when I used to speak when I was 13. It mean white because I couldn't. They didn't understand anything. But when I came back, I was so good at speaking. I was cursing them out, and they were like, they came down. Yeah,
And check it out. Now you've got singles in Creole and obviously
yeah.
that's
And now I
awesome.
sing in Creole, so I wanted to feel close to my culture. I
Mhm,
wanted to feel close to my grandparents. They both died. So I wanted
mhm.
to feel close to that part of my life and never let that go. Yeah.
That's wonderful and that's beautiful and that you're able to yeah, everything that you do is not just like you throw out a song or throw out a video. It's very planned, it's very strategic, and it takes a lot. It's well thought out.
You've
So it
just
really
tuned in to
shows through
another
your art,
TKK
through
exclusive
your
presented by
brand, and
TKK
through your
Radio,
yeah,
the
your
cul-de-sac
beauty line
crew,
too.
with a K.
Absolutely. Well, do you have any advice for independent artists that are just starting out? I know we always like to ask that question for our listeners because we have a lot of indie artists out there listening.
Honestly, you have to find something that is you. Like, just don't find something that is just good or everybody does it. I know there's a trend. If I do that trend, it's gonna work. Well, I'm not gonna say don't do that because it have worked for some people. It depends on the kind of artist you are. You have to find which kind of artist you want to be. And my only advice is to be you as much as possible. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to put an act, but that will last for a little bit of time. That might work. You put on an act, the act will work, but once people see that's not who you really are, and you're not going to be surrounded with people that really care about you too. You
Mhm.
want to surround yourself with people that are like minded, that have the same objective. So for me, money is not the motivator. Fame is not the motivator. Is I really love IT. I do this because I want to show internationally a positive image of my culture, because for with everything is going with the country, with the gangsters in the country and everything, the women on the internet, Asian women, they're always naked. Not to say that you can't be naked, it's your body, you do what you want. I just wanted to show something different. That's it.
I love it. You're definitely standing out. As we wrap up this interview, what can listeners anticipate for this summer?
Honestly, I have a lot of shows coming up. So you anticipate seeing me singing live, because you know what? Yeah, I want to sing. I'm gonna sing live, so you guys hear that the same voice you see in the video is the same voice live. And I don't know. Only God knows what else is coming. But everything is going so fast. And stay tuned.
That's awesome. I'm really excited. I'm excited to see more music, more videos too. I love that you're hands on and that you work and you use that money to finance the videos yourself. So this is all you 100%.
Yeah.
Your hands are in on your brand, your project. I love it.
I just wanted to say a big thank you, sorry, to the producer that of that song, which is Woods. So thank you, Woods. I want to say thank you to Andy Laurent, the songwriter. I want to say thank you to my mom, Hermione André. I want to say thank you to all my sisters, Kiki, Rebecca, Lori, and all the people that supported me. There's so many people that help me right now. Thank you to you guys, because I think it's a common um I don't know how to say it. It's a common blessing. It's not just me, Regine. It's everybody that helped me. It's for the community. I want to say thank you to my community in Montreal, the people that never judge me, the people that are not like now you like me but you used to talk bad about me. No, the people that was there from the beginning and never judge me. Thank you. Thank you so much, because we made it. Thank you.
Yes, I love it. And thank you again for taking the time to do this interview. We really, really appreciate it. Before we go, where can listeners learn more about your cosmetic line and your music?
So the cosmetic line is always going to be there for you guys, and we're going to keep improving. It's going to become bigger. We're going to keep improving, guys. And if you want to come aboard in the team to work with me, whether it's music or in my cosmetic line, I am open. Just mind, keep in mind that I'm not a very, I'm a person that like I don't trust people easily. So it's just my personality. But if you stick to it and you have like the background, like the experience, the work experience and everything, that's different. Because me, I'm very professional.
Hmm.
So I don't do nothing with emotion. It's very logical, everything I do. So let's work together.
Yes, y'all hear it. If you hit her up, come correctly. Well, again, thank you so much. We had Regine André-Charles on here on this TKK exclusive. It's your girl, DJ ECP from the Cul-de-sac crew, aka Elena Charis. You just tuned in to another episode of TKK exclusives. Y'all take care. You've just tuned in to another TKK exclusive presented by TKK Radio, the Cul-de-sac crew with a K.